These are going to do the same thing.
Need one more there, don't I?
But this beats them sprawling over the ground. Easier to pick, they keep cleaner. And if they get too heavy, in between these posts, we'll go cut us some little 1.5 inch cedar posts, saplings, trim them, and use them as props. We'll drive them in the ground right under this wire and then bring the wire on top of it. If these were salad cucumbers, they probably would get too heavy, but these are little pickling cucumbers.
Yes. All right.
There's almost a bee on every bloom. Here we got 4 bees all trying to get into this one blossom. Jim just robbed one of his hives the other day. About how many gallons did you get, Jim?
8.
About 8 gallons of honey. Off of, was it 3 supers?
4.
4 supers.
And mine were shallow depth, small.
Mediums. Medium supers.
This is running way over here.
The long one. We're a little late doing this, as you can see. This should have been done about 2 weeks ago. We've been less trouble for us, but this is seen prevalently in greenhouses. Never seen too many in the gardens do it, but we thought we'd try it. Half things we do is experiments, so if it works out, fine. We'll know what to do next year. And later this year. We're not done yet. We just started a bunch of seeds yesterday. How many tomatoes did we start? 50 something. Peppers. More peppers, more tomatoes. Some odd and end stuff. We're going to put some Florida 51s out. It's going to get hot here, not like it already ain't. We had a hot spring, didn't have any spring to mount anything. Haven't pulled out of the ground, sometimes that happens. I watered this day before yesterday, so luckily the ground's soft. We can stick our fingers into it and get that string really planted in there.
Well, ain't having much luck with that one. Let me back this up and rewrap this.
We planted corn, peas, green beans, and Shelly beans. When was that, Jim? The early ones? March?
No, it's about the 15th of April.
15th of April. And they made it through. That's very early for us.
We've got beans down there that's already blooming. And beans on them.
Yeah, we got Shelly beans that are probably 3 or 4 inches long. They're not far from being picked, and corn thigh high, so we need rain. We're not set up the water back there yet. We're looking at it, but we haven't accomplished that yet. We're hoping to have us a greenhouse. It'll sit right on beyond that fence. 30 by 72. Get some year-round production going. Right over here is some Shelly beans, October beans, horticultural beans, cranberry beans, whatever you want to call them. Call them different things in different parts of the country. We call them Shelly beans or October beans. But they are if you ever try one, you'll want more of them, I'll tell you that, because they cook up and make their own kind of a saucy gravy, and they are good. My son works for the railroad. He planted these. He said, I want some Shellies. I said, well, we'll get the seed and you can help plant them. And that's what he did. We put mushroom compost on top of the seeds right here. Leftover residue from growing mushrooms, horse manure and sawdust and whatever else they put in that, and that has done wonders for us. Really good stuff. All these tomatoes have a shovel or two under each one, so it's nutrients and water. Name of the ball game. Anyway, we thought we'd make this little video. We'll try to show the back garden when we get a chance. Thought somebody might be interested and see how we're doing this year. And hope you enjoyed this. Appreciate all the comments that everybody sent. All the viewing. People who are going to try for the first time their Florida weave. And we're going to be doing some of this today again. Might show a little quick video of that, of what we did in case you still don't get it. But you can see the purpose of it. You can see how this string has only got one run on it and they're holding them right up. Was something I was going to show everyone. We do have a problem. We do have a problem, Houston. Here's the problem. We believe this is tomato leaf wilt. A lot of people are having problems with that this year. And this is, if it is, it's spread by a very small little insect that grows and lives out here in the weeds. Decides to come over in the garden. It bites on these leaves and spreads a virus. Thrips, I think is the way you pronounce it. So the key is to spray early and spray often, or this is what they'll look like. It's even getting on a little bit of this cherry tomato that's come up, volunteer from last year. And it's only taken out about 5 plants so far. So next year we probably won't plant as many mountain fresh. We will probably go with Bella Rosa and Twilly Hass. See, here's another one. I don't know how well you can see this, but you can see the remarkable difference between these two plants. Healthy leaf, drying up, wilting leaf. So we're going to grow some varieties that are more resistant to the virus. Bella Rosa being one. Twilly's makes 2 other varieties. They don't have a true name, they just have a number.